welcome everybody to this call. My name is Joel Broughton, and I'm here to help you today. I'm here to help you be successful in this industry we call network marketing, in this industry that some refer to as internet marketing. I'm going to talk a little bit, and I'm going to tell you a little bit of how to approach this industry of network marketing. Often what happens in this industry, I find, especially in talking to new people, or people that have never had success and can't quite figure out what it is that they need to be doing, is that they're spending their time doing the wrong activities. They're spending their time with certain things that really don't get them to where they want to go. And if you kind of look at the big picture, it's important that we understand as an organization, or we understand as a group of individuals working together to be able to achieve our goals, that we need to be focused on the right activities. If we're focused on the wrong thing, chances are we're going to get to the wrong place, right? I mean, if you take a map and you're going on a road trip and you're driving down to Florida, but you're focusing in on Texas, chances are you're not going to get to Florida, right? You're going to end up somewhere near Texas, right? If you're focusing in on that on the map, if you're looking at that and looking at the freeways to take to get down there. But, you know, if we can decide and we can figure out where it is that we want to go, where it is that, you know, our goals are in terms of what we need to accomplish to be able to achieve that time freedom, to be able to achieve that money that we're looking for, to be able to achieve the income, the residual income, the passive income, whatever it is that we're really trying to accomplish, we need to focus in on how to get there. And often what I find is that most people, because again, there's a probably 95% quitting ratio in network marketing. 95% of people quit before they ever get there, right? And to me, that doesn't make any sense. You just need a little bit more education, a little bit more knowledge, and you can get there too. All right? The only difference between those quitters and the winners are that the winners are more educated and more dedicated. More educated and more dedicated. It's the only difference between someone who quits in this industry and someone who makes $10,000 a month, makes $20,000 a month, makes $50,000 a month. Only difference right there. They're more educated and they're more dedicated. They won't quit. They won't actually give up ever. So we need to kind of create this roadmap for ourselves and kind of determine a couple of things. First off, the very first thing that you need to do, especially if you're either new to this industry or if you've never had success before, you need to dedicate to your business. You need to dedicate to something and not quit. Right? You need to learn about it. You will not succeed in this industry if you don't have new people coming to talk to you, if you're not advertising your business. I guarantee you, the minute you stop advertising or talking to new people, whether you advertise by leads, generate them yourself, whether you go hand out business cards at the local mall, I don't care what you do, if you're not prospecting, if you're not bringing new people into the business or into the system, if you're not talking to new people and advertising your business and offering your services, you will not succeed. As soon as you stop, I mean, I know a lot of people that I've talked to before, and they say, well, Joel, you know what? I've spent $100, and I've got 25 members, and I'm not rich yet. So I was thinking maybe I'll just see how it goes. I'll just stop advertising and see how it goes from here on in with those 25 members. And I just have to shake my head, and I don't believe what I'm hearing. I absolutely don't believe what I'm hearing, because what they're telling me is they're not going to go get any new business. They're going to just rely on what they've already advertised, and hopefully that they're going to generate tons of sales out of it. But that's impossible. That doesn't work like that. This system does not work like that. You have to continually advertise forever. Now, some of the advertising, of course, you can set it up and it'll run by itself. You just have to pay a credit card bill or pay for the monthly fees or whatever it is to get the ads going. Okay, like Google AdWords, for instance. Okay, day 6 of the Internet Marketing Guide. You turn that on, you set it up, you do it once, and it'll continue to produce predictably forever, right? Running a solo ad, you just have to do it, set it up once, boom, it goes, right? Setting up your blogs and stuff, that's a continuous process, but after a while you're going to get residual traffic from that. You're going to get rated in the search engine so that, traffic is coming to your site. People will find your information, come back to your business and be there. So you can't stop at 25. You can't stop at 500. You can't stop at 3,000. I've got over 3,000 personally sponsored members in the system, over 3,000. Do you think I'm going to stop advertising? No. I'm going to go get 4,000. Then I'm going to go get 5,000. Then I'm going to go get 7,000. I'm going to go get 8,000 and 10,000, 20,000. I'm going to continue to advertise and get new prospects into my system forever. Why would it ever stop? When it produces results, when it produces members joining the affiliate programs and getting into my primary business, the same as it will produce for everyone that's on the top of that list, it'll produce for you too. It's predictable. You put members into the system, some of them will come out. Some of them will join your primary business. Some of them will join the affiliate programs. Some of them won't join anything. Some of them will quit and never want to talk to you. Some of them will yell at you if you call them. It's predictable. That is going to happen. But if you continually advertise, you'll continually get predictable results. If you stop advertising, I can guarantee what your predictable result is. It's zero. It's decline. It's going backwards. And then what happens is you decide to quit the industry and you decide to quit your business and you go back to your lousy job. And you're one of the 95% quitters, not one of the 95% failures. I don't believe that there's anybody that fails in network marketing. How do you fail in network marketing? It's impossible. You cannot fail in network marketing. You can only quit. You can only quit or you succeed. There's no such thing as failure. Right? You can't screw up network marketing. The only way you screw it up is if you stop advertising and you stop working. Other than that, it's impossible. You'll continue to succeed and you'll continue to strive towards success as long as you keep running the race, as long as you keep learning and educating yourself and getting better and improving your skills. Now let's talk about where do I spend my time. 80% of your time needs to be spent advertising and finding and searching for the right people to talk to. 80% of your time needs to be spent prospecting and advertising and marketing your business so that you're able to speak to the right people to bring on to your team. 20% of your time is going to be spent talking to those right people, enrolling them, working with them, sponsoring them, training them. Okay? 80% of your time is going to be spent again next week finding the right people to talk to, generating leads, advertising your business, getting it out there. 20% of your time next week should be spent talking to the right people that you found, right? Enrolling them into your primary business, working with them, training them, helping them. Duplicate the same thing that you just did, right? Systematically, if you do that, you'll have success. If you spend 5% of the time advertising, marketing, buying leads, whatever it is, and then 95% of your time talking to people, talking to the wrong people, talking to some of the right people, but talking to mostly the wrong people because you're spending so much time doing it, you are not going to have success as quickly as somebody who spends 80% of their time searching and sorting and finding the right people and advertising and marketing their business to find the right people. 80%, 20%. And if you have that mix, what's going to happen is you're going to find that you're going to get less frustrated with the industry too. You're going to get less frustrated with your business because you're not going to be spending all day long talking to a bunch of losers, talking to a bunch of people that are never, ever even going to build a business in the first place. You won't be spending that time wasting that time talking to the wrong people anymore. 80% of your time is going to be spent developing systems, working with the systems we've developed, advertising and marketing those systems to be able to talk to maybe one or two people, maybe 3 or 5 people, instead of talking to 100 losers, instead of talking to 100 people that are never, ever, ever even going to join the industry. They would never even spend a dime on anything, but they want to keep looking. You don't want to talk to those people. Those people you don't want to spend your time with. 20% of your time you're going to spend just talking to the right people, talking to people that are interested, talking to people that are calling you, that are chasing you for details about how they can get out of their lousy job too, how they can create a successful online prospecting system, successful online internet system to be able to create leads to build a business with. Right? I want you to just kind of think about that and write that down. 80% of my time currently, just so that you guys know, is spent marketing my business, advertising my business, planning so that I only talk to the right people. And then I spend 20% of my time, very small percentage of my time. If I work for 10 hours today, or 10 hours tomorrow, or 10 hours the next day, 8 hours of that is marketing and advertising and building my list. Think about that. 8 hours of list building, 2 hours of enrolling, 2 hours of training today and tomorrow and Monday, right? On Monday, I'm going to spend 8 hours marketing, advertising, building my list, qualifying those people, pre-qualifying those people before I talk to them, and then 2 hours just talking to a few good people. A few good people that call me, a few good people that are chasing me and asking me about what it is that I'm doing to have success online. Now, doesn't that make sense? Wouldn't you like to have that problem, where you only talk to really good people for a very short period of time? Now, if you're part-time, it works the same way. If you only spend 10 hours in the week building your business, if you only spend 10 hours a week, the entire week building your business, 8 hours of that 10 hours is spent 8 hours of that 10 hours is spent building your list, marketing your business, advertising your business. 2 hours is spent talking to those people that you've found through your efforts. The right people that are calling you, that are chasing you, that are asking you for details, that are ready to join credit card in hand, that want to give you their money to get started with your business. They're begging you to get in. That's what I do. That's what happens to me, because I spend so much other time getting to the right people. Now, many people in internet marketing, many people in network marketing, here's what they do. 80% of their time is prospecting the wrong people. 20% of their time is thinking about quitting. 0% of their time is advertising and marketing and learning how to do that. Right? That's what most people in network marketing do today. You may be guilty of it. Your team may be guilty of it. Your upline may be guilty of doing this, right? 80% of the time prospecting the wrong people, 20% of the time thinking of quitting, 0% of the time marketing. Why do they spend 20% of the time thinking of quitting? Well, because they spend 80% of the time talking to all the wrong people, and they're getting frustrated. They're getting upset because nobody wants to join because they're talking to the wrong people all day. And they're spending so much time doing it. 8 hours a week or 8 hours a day talking to all the wrong people, all the losers that are never going to join anything, that are never going to do anything. Why would you want to spend your valuable time doing that? You may as well just go to your job and spend time with your kids and your family. There's no point in building a business if you're going to spend all that time doing the wrong activities. So again, let's focus. Let's focus our energy on those two things that I talked about. Right? Finding the right people and then talking to the right people. And if we have a good balance between, those two activities or those two types of things, if we keep that in the back of our mind all the time, what we need to do then is we need to make sure that we're constantly learning how to expand our marketing, how to expand what we do in our 80% of the time, so that we're constantly getting more and new and better quality people to talk to. Here's a couple of examples of ways that you can spend your 80%. Okay? 80% of your time, again, marketing, advertising, finding the right people. First off, you can make your blog. Okay? Go make your blog. Get articles for your blog. There's some places in the members area where you can get, if you don't like writing articles, and there's some article submitters. There's some article places where you can just purchase articles from other people and change them around a little bit and put your name on it, and they'll let you do that for your blog. Okay? Putting SIG files into forums. Okay? Putting SIG files into forums. Another good way to get quality people to start coming to your website, to start looking for that information, provide them that information. Doing free online ads. There's places in the members area, again. Go into the marketing guide. There's an unlimited source of ways, really, that you can market your business, that you can spend your 80% of the time. Doing Google AdWords. Okay, and there's some good tools in there that you need. There's a tool in there that I use to find keywords, to find variations of keywords that are most searched. Okay, you need to go get that tool. It's a keyword selection tool that you really need to have if you're going to get serious about Google AdWords, if you're going to get serious about submitting pay-per-click ads. Okay, if you're going to get serious even about SEO. We don't talk a lot about SEO in the members area, but if you want to get serious about that, that Google AdWords keyword selector is really good to use for that as well. The traffic exchanges. Okay, get into those traffic exchanges and use them. Start clicking. Start advertising. You should be getting rid of your credits from, the point of the traffic exchange isn't just to earn credits. It's to earn credits so you can get rid of the credits by advertising. So you can get people to your website. So you can get people to come and check out your website. And then what happens? Well, they join, and then they join the affiliate programs, and then all of a sudden, before they know it, they're talking to you. They're talking to you about your primary business. Get into that success guide. Get into there and start advertising. If you haven't yet, don't be scared of it. Okay, it is something new. It's something new. You've never done it before. You've never been successful at internet marketing before. Don't just breeze through it and read through it and then don't take any action. You need to take action based on what you're reading. So have a great weekend, everyone. Continue to market those businesses, and we'll talk to you guys all soon. Bye for now.